Hello learners, and happy Wednesday. This is going to be week 5 of our Connects You launch. So we set a goal, we learned how to make plans, we learned how to learn in our different platforms, and this week we are going to what we call show, and I'm going to show that to you in just a second here. So let's get started. Okay, so if you want to show something, you demonstrate mastery of what you have learned. And this is how I know that you know the material. And I'm sure when you were in a brick and mortar school, if you were in one, you took a test, an assessment, whatever they wanted to call it. Even my son, who's in 2nd grade, he just took a science test yesterday to show that he knew the material. He takes a spelling test each week, okay? He's showing the teacher that he understands what is happening, what is going on. And when I was in the brick and mortar school, you know, that is what I did as well. I gave out tests. I gave out assessments to see, you know, do they know their 50 states? Do they know their capitals? You know, can they successfully write this paper? So you're showing what you can do. So it's demonstrating a mastery of what you have learned. You pass the content assessments in your SLP. If you're working in the SLP, it's worth 30% of your grade. However, most of you guys are in Odysseyware. If you're in the SLP2, you complete projects, concept units. If you're working in Odysseyware, you have lessons, quizzes, tests, and then your projects are 40% of your grade in Odysseyware. So, you know, you never want to submit a blank because you're not showing the teacher what you know by submitting blanks. You're not getting credit. It's going to have a negative impact on your grade. So you want to make sure you at least attempt every assignment. You show me that you know things. And that's where, you know, we planned and we learned and we took notes, and, you know, we're able to go back and look at these notes and use those to, you know, show me what you know. So this is your time to shine. You show or demonstrate what you have learned based off of what you outlined in your plan to help support your goal. So you have a goal, a plan, we learn, and then we show what we learn, you know, by what we're turning in. So again, most of you are not in the SLP, but if you were, you would take content assessments, 8 out of 10. You would be, you could be sharing notes with me, and I would give you the signal to keep on going, and you keep working, you complete those checkpoints, you get the feedback, and you keep going. And then you see that you have the green project boxes, and once you submit, you get a grade on a project. If it's good, you know, it turns green and you can keep going. However, most of you are working on Odysseyware, so you have your lessons, you have your quizzes, and you know, you have your tests. So the lessons you want to get 85% on at least. The quizzes you're aiming for 80%. The tests you're aiming for 70%. And of course, you're always able to go back and redo and resubmit. You learn from your mistakes. You know, you learn from, you learn what you didn't know. You go back, you look at your notes, and then you retake it. That's what's so amazing, you know, about CPDLF. It's about growing. It's about not just taking something and saying, okay, you know, I got a 70, but no, you get to improve on it. So here's a picture of the SLP. If you're in the SLP, you can see, you know, you're moving through here, and things are turning green, and you're moving through there. Like I said before, most of you, are in Odysseyware, so this is what you're looking at. You're looking at, you see the course, you see the lessons, the quizzes, and you can see on the right side there, oh, you know, I have a score of, you know, 85, 89, 98. It's looking great. You know, I'm doing good. You know, I don't need to resubmit. The one lesson I think is an 85. Well, 2 lessons are an 85. If they want to go back, resubmit, they could definitely do that. But this is lesson and quiz mastery, and then you would work your way up to a project. Okay, so for today, week 5, day 1, the Connects You launch assignment, you're going to tell me what is one way you can show skill mastery in your learning platform. Okay, so you can definitely go back, watch this video again, and you'll go back and you can find out how you can show skill mastery in your learning platform. And I said most of you guys are in Odysseyware, so you'll look for Odysseyware and show me how you can use skill mastery. You'll submit this in a private comment, so you'll just click it and you can write on it. I do want to talk a little bit real quickly about attendance though. Okay, I can't stress this enough since I'm the one looking at your ConnexU, and I'm looking at your daily posts that you're posting. Some of you just simply are not completing your reflections, okay? You have to complete your reflections as well as do your work. So what I tell all of my learners, you start the day, okay, you sit down, you check your email, okay, then you go into ConnexU, you complete the reflection for the day, one reflection, not 5 of them in one day, one of them, and then you complete your work for the day. All of this is counting towards attendance, okay? You know, you going in and watching your launches in your classrooms, you watching the launches in ConnexU, completing your work each day, successfully completing it and putting in the time. It's recommended 5.5 hours a day. You might not need 5.5 hours to get all your work done, but you definitely need more than 10 or 20 that some of you are putting in. And some of you guys are doing absolutely amazing. You're checking that email. You're going in and completing the ConnexU on 5 separate days. You're nailing those assignments. But some of you guys just have not gotten down with that pattern yet. So email, my ConnexU, do the reflection, separate days, not all on the same day, and then work on your assignments. And of course, going into your teachers' classrooms as well. Okay, so it says here, you must have 5 posts in ConnexU on 5 different days each week to count for attendance. If you submit more than 1 assignment in a day, it will count only as 1 day of ConnexU attendance. Remember, this is not only part of your attendance, but you are also earning half a credit for successful completion of ConnexU. Okay, so please make sure you're successfully doing your attendance. Okay, and obviously if you have any questions, you're always more than welcome to reach out to me. And happy almost middle of the first marking period. Some of you guys, like I said, are nailing this, flying through those classes, which is great with successful grades. So make sure, like I said, if you need to reach out to me, reach out to me. I'm here to help you. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of the week. Thanks. Bye.